Hey guys, it's Jeff here. I just wanted to have a look at two of the most popular web hosting services out there, that is HostGator and Bluehost. Now, I've personally used both of these hosting services before, so I do have a little bit of experience with using both of them. Let's firstly have a look at the price. Now, the price for the HostGator, it does begin at $5.56 per month, and I think there is a 20% discount on that, so it does actually come down to, I think it's $3.96 per month. For the basic hashlink plan. Now, it is unfortunately only a single domain, which is probably not what you want if you are doing online marketing. You're probably going to want to be using a number of different websites. So I'd recommend at least the baby plan to get started, and preferably the business plan, and I'll let you know why in just a second. But Bluehost has a similar starting price. It's $5.99 per month, and with the discount, I think it's $3.95 per month. They do give you one website. You have limited website space here as well. So it's fairly similar. You probably wouldn't want to start with the starter package. You'd want to go with the Plus or the Business Pro. Now, the Business Pro here for Bluehost is $14.95 with the discount, and then I think it reverts back to $19.99. You can correct me if I'm wrong there. But the reason I'd go with the business package is that you do get the SSL certificate so that you can secure your website. You also get a dedicated IP address as well. Now, you get the same thing with HostGator. They do offer you in the business plan a free private SSL certificate and IP address as well, and they are a little bit cheaper here, $11.96 versus $14 something, $14.95. So yeah, so HostGator here are $3 per month cheaper with the business plan, and they are actually the service that I'm using for my own websites as well. Now, as far as uptime and speed goes, we're going to have a little bit of a look at that. I did find a good website here, Inline Host Blogger, where they have done some testing over 150 websites over a 7-day period. Now, as you can see, HostGator have an uptime of 99.98%, which is pretty fantastic, and you really can't expect anything better than that. And as you can see here, all the blue is the uptime. There's a few little downtimes here with the green bars, but it's pretty good. The website has stayed up for most of the time. Now, Bluehost, they've got a few extra green bars here, as you can see, which is not very good. If you're really counting on your website for sales and for visitors and for clients, it's really not good to have this downtime here. So they only have an uptime of 92% and 235 outages. Now, this is actually one of the reasons why I moved from Bluehost a couple of years ago. I was with them. I did have a few websites with them, but unfortunately, my websites did just keep going down, and it was really irritating, and I just didn't want to have to deal with that anymore. So I actually took all my websites off of Bluehost, moved them to HostGator and a couple of other hosting services as well. So yeah, this was really the killer for me, is just the uptime, because when your websites go down, you put all that work into it, and you're just losing visitors, you're losing clients, and you're losing money if your websites are not actually online. So that's one of the big killers for me. So yeah, HostGator uptime 99.98%, Bluehost 92.41%. As far as speed goes, this website here, Inline Host Blogger, have also done speed tests, sending requests to the servers on HostGator and Bluehost. Out of 825 completed requests, there was only one failed request to HostGator, whereas there was 77 failed requests to Bluehost. Also, the time per request was much quicker for HostGator, 157 milliseconds versus 280 milliseconds for Bluehost. So as you can see, the HostGator servers are responding quite a bit faster, and they're staying up much more of the time as well. So there is a good website you can go to if you want to have a look at the speed of your website. So I've tested this on a couple of my websites, and you can see here we've typed in bluehost.com. It is the pingdom.com website. So if you go to tools.pingdom.com, you'll be taken to this web page. You can type in your website or any other website that you'd like. Click on test now, and they'll show you the speed. So here we go, bluehost.com had a load time of 3.98 seconds. Let's try HostGator, hostgator.com, and see how that goes. Now, my website was loading up in about 2 seconds. It was a bit more than that a bit earlier. It does depend on the time of day, I think. So there are a few different yeah, it really just depends. I wouldn't Yeah, 7.13 seconds. Now, when I did this earlier, I did get HostGator loading up in 1.3 seconds. So it really does just depend, I think, on the time of day and how busy it is. Let's have a look at jeffpettit.com. Sorry, jeffpettit.net and see how we go here. Now, I am hosting on HostGator for this website. But you can test this website, 2.75 seconds. There you go. So it's not too bad. Faster than 57% of all tested websites. Now, I would like to get this down a little bit, so I'm going to have a look at my website and see if I can get that loading up a little bit quicker. But it's okay for now. So there you have it, guys. There is the testing for HostGator and Bluehost. As you can see, HostGator has quite a bit more uptime, which is fantastic, and page load time. This is when I tested it earlier. Bluehost came up at 4.41, HostGator 1.3, and my own website 2.02 seconds. And the requests, the speed of the requests, HostGator was responding to much more of them and responding faster as well. So I do recommend HostGator for these reasons, just for the uptime, mainly for the uptime really, but also for the speed as well, the page load speed. As far as support goes, they both claim to offer 24/7 live support. Now, I haven't called the Bluehost support recently, but I have called the HostGator support a few times within the last few days, just setting up my secure certificate for my website, and they did respond within about 10 minutes. So I think the live support is pretty good, and they definitely do get onto things fairly quickly. So overall, I'd have to say to go with HostGator if you are starting up your own website, just because of the uptime, the speed, the pricing for the business plan as well. It all seems to be in favor of HostGator. Now, there are a few other website hosting companies out there as well, so it's not the end of the story. We're going to be testing a few more hosting services in the future, but as far as HostGator versus Bluehost goes, I'd have to say HostGator takes the lead here, and they are the ones that I'm hosting my websites with as well. So thanks for watching. See you all again soon for the next video.